Welcome everyone to Pontos, Fathom, Hobbies. This is Season 15, Episode 6 of Time of Legends, Joan of Arc, and we are playing the main box set scenario called The Hanged Wolf's Cross. It's Christmas 1383. In the small parish of Scintilla, strange events occurred at night, terrorizing the inhabitants. There's Sir Gahan is on the patrol in the village, and there's a werewolf on the loose. We've discovered who the werewolf is. The werewolf is also actually out in the infirmary, and that's one of our win conditions. So let's do a quick recap of round 5, and then we can jump right into our final round, round 6. So let's check out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 wolves on the board. We've got 2 peasants on the board, and we've got Sir Gahan and Parish Priest. And they have done a good job to dispatch the werewolf, but he's still not down for the count. Let's jump into round number 6. Before we do, quick shout out to this channel's sponsor, Pontos Fathom Press. We've got a number of books in our bookstore down below, so go check out Necromancy of Nyarlathotep, Genealogy of Cthulhu, Jungian Alchemy, and Horror and Science Fiction. In Necromancy of Nyarlathotep, there's a great picture here of Dr. John Dee. Engraving of occultist John Dee and Edward Kelly in the act of invoking the spirit of a deceased person from Astrology 1806, Ebenezer Sibley. Kind of reminds me of another book that's out there on the channel, out there on the bookstore, the Killingworth Bogman. You guys go check out the Killingworth Bogman. This is the one that started the Cat 2 journals all across the board. There's a facsimile of a newspaper article here so you can see some of the Cat 2 journals show up here, but there's a facsimile of the right here, the killing of the Middletown Mercury. A bogman has Killingworth in a scare, strange goings on down in Boggy Creek. Yeah, you can go check this one out in the bookstore as well. It helps to support the channel, as do your likes and subscribes. Want to do a quick shout out to our Patreons. We've got upcoming gameplay for Song of Ice and Fire, more Joan of Arc gameplay. We'll be playing Dune Imperium, a bunch of other games. So go check out our playlist, and for as little as $1, you can join our Patreon and help support us. Thank you to our Patreons. I want to do a shout out video to all of our commenters and our Patreons. So look forward to that, guys. Let's jump into round number 6, our final round. We've got the bishop on the board. We've got Sir Gahan on the board. We'll reveal our last card, which is 3 activation points each. We will do our War Council chest. We can get some cards. Okay, so let's do a charge. I will grab a charge for each of these guys, especially from the Holy Player. And let's do some experience points for the Unholy Player, and we'll go ahead and I believe if we interrogate some villagers, so one thing I'll do is I'll have the villager, let's have a villager read through for the Unholy Player with the tell me, wench, are all the girls from your village buxom women like you? And have the village woman respond, and she says, "See, not all, sir. During the past sowing festival, I was elected the daughter of spring. Spend one part to draw a card, and you may ask a level 2 question. Level 2 question. So let's go ahead and grab a card. The wearer gains +1. Wow, so they get +1. Okay, we get one +1 for this one. And we can ask a level 2 question. If you were from around here, can you show me where the cabin from the Witch of the Woods are? This witch was my mother. I will bring her body to you. Oh, so we're going to spawn the witch. So now so at this point in the game, the soothsayer is now the witch. So let's read up on those rules quickly. The soothsayer is the witch. Here's a picture of the soothsayer as the witch. So it says, I know there were specific rules in here about this. So the witch, it says, if the witch isn't already in play and the crypt has been uncovered, a unit from the unholy is activated, a cost of 1. If this action is undertaken, replace the bone setter with a witch. And what does the witch do now? The witch can just attack. So let's go ahead and do that. So the bones, let's go and take the activations. We got nothing to lose here, so let's use all our activations. We'll have the witch do a double attack. We'll have the wolves attacking 1, 2, and 3. Let's get into those attacks. So first up, these wolves will move in. We'll have wolves versus peasant, wolf versus sergeant at arms. That's a yellow and white. Sergeant at arms, pikemen have got a black. No, they've got a yellow defense. So here's the defense die. Here's this die. And our pikemen get sent to the infirmary by the wolves. Next up, we've got the wolves versus peasants, and they're also sent to the infirmary. This is not going well for the holy forces. We'll have the wolves attacking Sir Gahan. Both of them will come down here to attack Sir Gahan. Again, that is wolves, white and black. Sir Gahan is a black defense die. Shield, push, blocked. And one more time. Blank, shield. No results. So Sir Gahan looks like he's surviving. Let's go ahead and flip the script. We'll move to the holy player's turn. Let's have him charging our wolves. And we'll have our peasants activate. And we will have... I think that's about it. That's all we can do. So let's go ahead and have Sir Gahan attacks the wolves. He's going to roll 2 red. The wolves have got a yellow. No blocking. 1 wolf is dispatched. Let's see if we can get that werewolf back on the board. Otherwise, we'll have our peasants move up 1. And I think that's about going to do it. So let's go ahead and do our final round. So our sergeants at arms, I'll give you guys the mini here. They can rally back to the rally point. We'll roll the dice for our peasants that are in the infirmary. They are dead. It's going to be a point here. Let's go ahead and do another roll, this time for the pikemen. They go into the waiting area. The wolves stay in the infirmary. And finally, the werewolf, he rallies. Okay, so werewolf has rallied. That means the werewolf is not dead. So let's go check out this scenario rules again. It says, victory condition. The holy player wins the game if the werewolf is destroyed before the end of the game. The unholy player wins if the werewolf survives until the end of the game. So guys, it's pretty much looking like the werewolf has survived the end of the game. You can also have a counter move where Sir Gahan... Well, you know, actually, we do have these extra dice. So why don't we have the wolves and the wolves do a final attack? Well, let's have the werewolf come and do a final attack. So he will go ahead and move here into the village. We'll have the witch also moving up. And Sir Gahan gets to do a final attack, I guess, because we have the reactivate. Let's just give him his final hurrah. So Sir Gahan gets to roll. It's 2 reds versus a yellow. Sir Gahan does get to dispatch these wolves, but it's too little too late. The werewolf survives, and that means the werewolf is winning this scenario. We did not kill Sir Gahan, but we did let the werewolf survive to fight on another day. So that's going to wrap it up for the game. Hail to the werewolves out there. Thanks, Scott, for watching. Go check out our other videos. We'll see. You'll get some notifications here on what might be a nice one for you to check out. If you check out our playlists or go over to the Patreon, we have all the playlists cataloged in a public list. So you can go check out all the gameplay. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next game. We'll be doing an episode 16 of Joan of Arc soon enough. So looking forward to it. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye.